What's up, guys? It's G4D with the Madden G4D experience. And I'm coming to you in the playoffs. And you might be thinking, what happened to week 17? Well, we had a little bit of a coordination issue between myself and the Cowboys and the commissioner, and our game got simmed. But good news is I won. Although it wouldn't have mattered, I still would have got that wild card spot. But it's the end of the season. I'm not going to go quite into all the awards and stuff right now. We're going to do the game planning for the wild card weekend against Atlanta Falcons. So let's dig into it right now. First of all, let's see if we can find any weaknesses in his team and his players, and then we'll look into the weaknesses of or his tendencies in his stats. So I'm just going to jump right into the nitty gritty, which is his cornerbacks. I want to see. Am I going the wrong way? I want to see if there's any weaknesses in man or zone coverage here. It's pretty good. Probably pick on his number 4 right here. I mean, 86, 87 man coverage is pretty good. Play recognition in the 60s is not, but if you have the right speed, acceleration, and agility, you could probably make up for it. Probably don't want to test it, so I'll just play with a safer bet, which is their 4th. So that's good to know. And then, you want to know the range of their safeties here. I'm just going to look at play recognition is 87, which is good, but hit power is 72, so I'm not too scared of him causing fumbles. Speed is 86, so his range is limited. It's good to know. He has that play recognition, so he'll jump, but he'll jump the route or whatever, but he won't be able to cover crazy ground. And neither will a strong safety at 86 speed. So let's see, he can hit very well. So 90 and play recognition is 76. So yeah, not bad. Pretty good play recognition on the free safety, not the strong safety, and that's typically what you get on an NFL team these days, right? So what's he messing with here? Witherspoon's right outside linebacker. I'm just gonna see if there's anyone big that stands out. Nobody here. And with this guy, he looks slow, and so I also want to see his man coverage, because this is the guy that I'll be covering the tight end generally. If he comes out and if he matches my personnel exactly. If he comes out and puts a corner with more cornerbacks, they'll be covering him. But let's see, he's not. So 68, and he's really slow. So I should be able to beat this guy just in a flat-out foot race. 77 play recognition, so that's pretty low. Man coverage at 52, so I feel pretty good with my tight end. It's really good to know. So I have options at passing to my tight end or that my 4th wide receiver there. And let's go into some run D stuff here. Block shedding. His block shedding is fairly low, but I know Babin knows his name, so maybe there's some other magic going on with his stats here that I don't know how quite they work, but I'm going to focus in here on the block shedding. OC, his block shedding is pretty low, but his finessing is hella high. This dude, 83 speed, 89 acceleration, that's pretty dope. Alright, so he's at right end, so he's on the left side of the screen. Let's see. That's pretty good too, man. Alright. And 85 block shedding on the left end. Okay. Nothing, that's good, but it's not like crazy, right? So on offense, I'll try to get, if I'm passing downs, I have options at the tight end and man coverage, and also You know what? Let me check his right end again and his man coverage just to see in case I want to do some like 2 tight end sets on like 30 medium. It's good speed, good acceleration, good agility, good play recognition. So I'm probably gonna want to stay on with my number 1 tight end on the right side and have him manned up against that left outside linebacker. So number 1 tight end against the left outside linebacker in man coverage, which I'm assuming he's gonna run. In other defensive zones, I'll be able to pick that apart with various routes. And then the 4th wide receiver is what I'll do on defense. So really quick, let's see what I'm doing on time. I got a game at 5, so I have 10 more minutes. Tony Gonzalez, crazy. I got to get into his stats. We know who's on the offense. Let me see some stats. So let me look at. No, that's a computer game against the Panthers. I should probably do the. This is a human versus human game. Man, it's a lot of yards passing. This is average. Maybe he's going downfield. He's got to be going downfield a lot, right? Only 10 yards per attempt. 10 yards per attempt isn't really that high. It's kind of in the middle. When you get towards 12 yards an attempt, that's getting towards, people usually throw downfield, and when you're around 7, that's usually you're throwing, short, short passes a lot. So 10's kind of in the middle. Doesn't quite tell me that much. 70% accuracy tells me that he's fairly accurate. Threw 3 picks, which is a good sign, but 443 yards of passing is a lot. He didn't run. That's really good to know. So now I can key in on the passing game, which makes sense. So he threw the ball. How many attempts you got here, dog? 44 times and ran 4. So yeah, that's really good to know. So I can key in on his passing game. And who's his favorite target? Tony Gonzalez. And look at the average though. The average is 11 with a long of 17. So he's going to Tony. I bet you those are a lot of corner routes and maybe even some curls, some inside curls. Who knows? Maybe there's a couple drags in there. Those are the really popular tight end routes this year, and those all can land you at about 11 yards. So Roddy White has much higher average. So does Douglas. Now Douglas would be in a slot position, and so would this guy. With Roddy White on the outside and Julio Jones on the outside. Yeah, so I do know that I'll try to lock down Tony G, but man, those other, you have 3 huge offensive weapons that you gotta take care of. So I'm gonna have to get pressure. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to get pressure. I'm gonna have to dial up blitzes, get pressure, and I don't know, man. I'll have to use it in the middle of the field, and hopefully he goes to the middle of the field. Alright. Let's see if I can knock out my practice real quick. Get a little warmed up. I usually like to warm up before a game, and especially before a big game. So let's just jump into this real quick. Now my opponent is a Rams fan, and he's playing with the Falcons because the Rams are taken by somebody else. And he's been in the league for, I think last year was his first year. He was an addition that we had last year, and he's been pretty good. So, you know, I wouldn't put my skills in this year up against a whole lot of people that are that good, because I still quite haven't adjusted to some of the nuances in the passing game and on defense, making tackles and such. So, every game is going to be extremely tough for me. I'm going to try to rely on game planning to get me over that hump here. Coming out in 3 wide, I'm going to try to man up, and I'm going to try doing what is it? The pass. Oh, shit. Yes, I did the pass. I don't even know what it's called anymore. What is it called? So now it's zero tight. Let's see if I can get ugly with some of this.
The same stale songs as always? Seriously, let's try something fresh for a change, shall we? Click the banner below to refresh your music with the Arrowhead brand Sparkling Mountain Spring Water Playlist Refresher. Drag and drop any old playlist for a taste of music, and enter for a chance to win Spotify Premium. With a musical splash from sparkling flavors like black cherry and mandarin orange. Get ready to feel good about your music.
Now practice is tougher, and he scored twice in 2 minutes. Just need to get a turnover. Yeah, those zones, man. Even he was the only guy over there. The dude just let him go, huh? Yeah, that was bad. Oh, keep going, get up. Let me get. I should throw Deshaun back there, man. All right. Let's just push the ball downfield here. Let's see what I get right here. Holy moly. Well, that's what we call practice, right? I'm glad this isn't happening in the game. I was looking for A over the middle there, but that zone was kind of lazy, so right here I got it. Ooh, try to juke that outside. Maybe if I got more precision modifier on that, I would have got it. So single high safety, I'm going to stick with this straight up vanilla. After that poster game, it's like I got it. Yeah, juked twice there, I was able to get away from that hard hitting safety. Single eye again, I'm going to look for Macklin, see if I can get him over top here. Or... Whew, got me there. Alright, 1 minute left. I really gotta score soon. I'll look for Macklin again, and then Johnson at the second read. Yeah. Get that up. Got it right between that zone there. Love zone. So I'm feeling a little better. Ball placement was good. All that drive. Not onside kicking because I want to get in and get out of here, and hopefully I can get a turnover. If I could really use the extra 1,000 experience points if I win, and I don't want to risk them just getting a couple yards for a field goal. I'm gonna guess pass on this one, and man coverage. Whew! Man, I went for the hit stick there. I got it, but I wasn't able to get the fumble. I'm putting in Kendricks. He's my fast dude, fast linebacker. I'm gonna try to see if the guess pass will keep the man coverage tighter. I know God, it's horrible. I know on PlayStation 3 for Madden 13, it was kind of like it made all of the defenders play man coverage like extremely well, and it was really hard to break away from them. It was like they're on steroids. So I'm gonna try it. I don't. Oh man, that was horrible. So I'm getting close to field goal range. I should be practicing my pressure packages. Let's see what I can get with this one. Incomplete? Yeah. Looks like I got decent pressure on that. Try it again. So what I'm doing is I'm using the same strategy where you keep your on the right side, trying to keep that center to block nobody. Blitzing. Oh, I got it. Dang. That was my responsibility on that one. That sucks. Yeah, I usually get him out of the way. It's a run? Yeah, it's gonna run. Call a timeout in hopes of a turnover. I guess run left. See if that helps at all. Kinda, not really. Alright, so that's practice. I lost again. So pressure on Matt Ryan is what I gotta do. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here and get right into the game. So switch on over to the gameplay video and you'll see how it goes down, how I do against Matt Ryan, if I get pressure on him, if I'm able to pick him off, if I'm able to hold down his tight end, Tony Gonzalez, Roddy White, Julio Jones, and if I'm able to get my tight end open and my fourth wide receiver open. Alright guys, peace.